public, right?
So when you go private, you don't project that on Kid, do you?
We have a different kind of friendship. Kid is also my comfort person. He's not my bed partner.
This one they choke my throat, but I'll still find a way to say it. Neo and Tolanibaj are having a conversation in the garden after the housemate returned from the arena when they conclude their Guinness tax that saw team board consisting of VENITA, CEEC, Mercy and ILEBAYE plus SOMA won. And Neo said to Tolanibaj, and I quote, "Anytime that I see you do that tiger squat, that position looks like it reminds me of you know. Ha! Tiger squat. Trust me now. I ran as my legs could carry me. Fiam to the Google, I didn't even bother waiting for Uber or any boat. Now I go there. I just typed tiger squat, image, picture of a tiger squat." Oh, you want me to explain the picture, Abby? You want me to tell you how the pictures look like? Go to your Google and find out yourself. And that makes me to concur, without argument, that it may seem as though it's either something has already happened between Tolanibaj and Neo, or something is already happening and they are just trying to see a way that they are going to pretend while on this show. But as this show can't happen, Tolanibaj is not letting that happen, because Tolanibaj don't want any girl to just get involved with Neo, because it's going to affect whatever it is that they all have outside the house. Because while that conversation was still going on, Neo now told Tolanibaj, "We have an understanding, and that is why I find comfort in you." Tolanibaj also replied, "Neo, yeah, I also find comfort in you." Wait till, is anybody's middle name here Comfort? What does comfort has to do in this particular show? Maybe you people just came here as a different housemate and you all have your strategy. Which one can they bring comfort here again? Or Biggie, is there any housemate that is in this All Stars edition that his or her name is Comfort? And while their conversation was going on, ILEBAYE now walked into the garden. Neo, seeing that ILEBAYE is approaching towards them, now so Neo strategically carried the legs of Tolanibaj that was on Neo's laps and now dropped it down and wanted them to continue. Tolanibaj was like, "Excuse me, why did you just remove my leg now?" And Neo was like, "No, I just wanted to clear you with the hand glove he has." I said, "You want to clear somebody, so you use hand glove to clear somebody. You think you can just play Tolanibaj?" Tolanibaj was like, no, he cannot just claim me like that too. Tolanibaj was like, "I will give you a condition. It's either we continue this conversation while my legs are resting on your laps, or I will just walk away." Neo thought it was a joke. Walk away. Yeah. Tolanibaj stood up and she was about to go.
They would have. Why remove my leg?
No, because I won't clear you.
Start me before you clear me.
What do you mean before I clear you?
I can walk away.
Neo now grabbed Tolanibaj and said, "I'm going to sit down and may we continue." Tolanibaj insisted, "My legs on your laps or no conversation." And that was when Neo now obliged, and Tolanibaj now returned her legs on Neo's laps. Their conversation continues, and before I continue to just narrate their conversation, quick one, this is the voice of the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of all the entire occurrences of the ongoing BBNAIJA Season 8 Team All Stars. As usual, my only primary assignment is to always summarize all the entire occurrences that has occurred, occurrence that might bet further occurrences. Their conversation continues.
I've not started anything. Sit down here.
Neo now was like telling Tolanibaj, "Oh yeah, can we just play this game like we are meant to play it?" And I noticed that Neo is ironically trying to communicate to Tolanibaj. It may seem as though these two had a conversation outside the house before they came for this All Stars edition. Because I have noticed that all these housemates that are in this house, they are all aware that they are going to come and they are still going to meet each other. Because Angel made mention of that to Mercy, while Mercy was just trying to control her after the fight between Angel and ILEBAYE. And Mercy also said that when she was complaining to Neo that Ike called her to tell her that "I know that you are coming," she now said that immediately Ike's call entered, that she ended it and blocked Ike. And I remember that Alex made mention of her own part of the story when she was speaking with Perry the other day, saying that she is aware that CC is coming, that someone told her. And remember that Alex also made mention of another secret to Princess while they were having conversation in the garden that has to do with the fact that somebody told Alex to expect a ship between Soma and Angel. Now, in all of these instances, I noticed that Tolanibaj and New had an agreement in as much as it may seem as though we are seeing our nakedness that when we enter here, just day your day, I day my day. You can choose any strategy, then I can do my thing. At the end of the day, it's all about who is going to win this 120 million. Hence, when they got the opportunity on Monday for them to go and tell Biggie the name of the housemate that they want Biggie to pardon, New mentioned Tolanibaj and Tolanibaj mentioned New. But it may seem as though Tolanibaj is not ready to give New any breathing space for New to execute all this his strategy. Hence, I am now saying that New is a messy kid. New, you dated V on the show. Speaking about Big Brother Naija season 5 lockdown, we all know that New and V were an item. And at the end of the show, they continued their love and their romance. And it was so sweet to watch. I remember during V's birthday, the way New celebrates V. All of us that are all members of the viewers of Good Things on social media, we were all owing, and we all became members of Mountain on Fire. And we only have one prayer point because we all assume the position of a prayer warrior, fall and die. Any man that will not celebrate my birthday exactly the way New did for V, Holy Ghost, fire, fire. And while we are still in the mood of prayer, New and V separated. And from the gist from social media, it has to do with New's cousin VENITA, because up on this moment, V cannot stop dragging VENITA. Anything that happened in the house, V had something to say. Then I am like, Biggie, if you can bring in Tolanibaj, bring in New, bring in VENITA, it may seem as though that something is cooking. And if it is not cooking, Big brother, we need V in this house. We need V in this house because I don't understand exactly what Tolanibaj is doing with New. If it is what I am thinking, remember that during reunion, that Tolanibaj and V had a fight. It has to do with V telling Tolanibaj, I know you have an eye on my man. And Tolanibaj also told Erica the same thing while they were in Biggie's house during their season. And why will now New choose to move on to Tolanibaj after breaking up with V? Does New wants to just pepper Tolanibaj, or is it Tolanibaj noticing that V is no longer in the life of New, now wants to just be in the life of New, just like she has always desired?
Oh yeah, come on, put it in. Where are you going to now? What do you say? What's this way? Come on, put it in. Oh my God.
There is also another thing that has to do with New dating Beauty. Una know Beauty now, one of the housemates of Big Brother Naija season 7 level up. Some said no, they are not dating, that they only worked together for a particular brand. Well, since New did not ascertain that, and Beauty did not just came to social media to let us viewers or social media to know, so we just have to put a stop to it. And now, New, you have now come on this particular show. You have already kissed Uriel just in 6 days that you are in Biggie's house, and you will now be like, it's Uriel that asked me to kiss her. Why wouldn't you just turn it down in a way that it's not going to affect Uriel? But you just kept chatting, Uriel, and you're bringing your lips, and the next thing, the way we take grab Uriel's tongue, that is a matter of discussion for another day. And now you are entangled with ILEBAYE. This minute, you'll be telling us that it is ILEBAYE that is just trying to force herself on you. The next minute, you will notice that ILEBAYE is just coming to the garden and you are removing Tolanibaj's legs from your laps. Well, I'm just watching you. And you are now pursuing a relationship also with Tolanibaj. New, what is it that you want? Are you for everybody and for nobody?
Does she not know you're my comfort person? Does she not know?
But from my clear observation, I noticed that maybe New is just getting tired of Tolanibaj, because New will just stylishly just want to step away from Tolanibaj, but Tolanibaj is just pushing it. Hence, they want to have that their conversation, and that conversation was running concurrently with every other activities in the house. So I did not understand the genesis of their conversation. Even when it comes to Amos, I was trying to get it. Then to Malachi, and they entered the New Testament, but it was interrupted when they got to the Acts of the Apostle. Hence, I concluded that no, just want to indirectly serve Tolanibaj breakfast, and Tolanibaj is not having it. Not now, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not even on this show. Well, I'm going to just watch how it is definitely going to play out, because as weeks just go into months, or should I say as seconds go into minutes, minutes goes into day, and day goes into weeks, and then into months, while both of them are in this show. Very soon it go bust. And I am just sitting pretty here, waiting for all of this to just unfold. Is this the first time ever you are coming across my channel? Please do patronize me by simply clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe. Trust me, you're not going to purge, neither will you just be malnourished. And also, I will appreciate it the most if only you can extend a kind gesture by clicking on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Its function is to always notify you once I upload any fresh video. And as an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys with all the entertaining entertainment that has to do with the ongoing Big Brother Naija Season 8 themed All Stars. Now, in the comment section, you they see what I they see. I do not only me they see this thing based on spiritual matters. Now, what do you think? It be like saying Neo and Tolanibaj they don't dating to them, or do you think that Neo just want to serve Tolanibaj breakfast? 17th Neo. I can't wait to just go through your comments in the comment section. Like I will always say, it's my pleasure, and